Look at your screen right now. Is that what your closet looks like? Or one of the rooms in your house? Or if you're like me, mine is much, much worse. Well, we have a way for you to be able to get organized and declutter and do it with a stylish solution. From Improvements, you're gonna see here now the after, right? We were able to get everything decluttered, everything organized with our new 5-piece storage set from Improvements. 5 pieces. You're gonna get 2 of the large, 2 of the medium, and 1 of the Big Daddy extra larges that you're going to see. You're gonna keep everything from your hats to your shoes to your clothes. Maybe it's your kids' toys. Anything and everything that you can organize, you'll be able to use with these amazing storage bins that you can top load, you can side load, and you can see through it. Oh, and by the way, they're going to keep out all of those bugs. They're waterproof in the fabric. It's going to keep out the humidity. It's going to protect everything that you need protecting. Now, I want us to walk over, because the value today for what you're getting, I want you to see it all laid out with our tower, okay? These are all 5 pieces that you're seeing. You're getting it home today on our today's special price, $49.95. That's gonna be $9.99 on 5 FlexPay today. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna cover the shipping for you. So the bottom here is going to be your largest, which is the brand new Big Daddy Extra Large, which is gonna hold up to 30 pounds. The 2 in the middle, these are going to be your large. These are gonna hold up to 30 pounds. And then you are getting the medium size, which are each gonna hold 20 pounds, 130 pounds between all of them. I wanna bring in Deb Byers, our home expert, with us, organization expert as well. Hey Deb, good to see you again.
What a great day to get organized. If that's been on your list for 2025, this entire set, regardless of what you've got, is going to get you organized and then some. Su Ming was telling you 130 pounds of storage, easily accessible, absolutely beautiful. The beautiful oatmeal color is back, but we also have 6 beautiful brand new colors for you to choose from to make your home absolutely gorgeous and organized from top to bottom.
So this is going to be the printed blush, which is a beautiful pink, really, really pretty. Then we have it in the gray printed as well. This almost has feathering on it. If you go to hsn.com, you'll be able to see it in more detail, but it has this really nice feathering. Then, ooh, the green. This is gonna be our most limited because it's been most popular with the green printed. You have little birds on it, some of the floral pieces and some foliage, really, really gorgeous. Then the strong blue printed, which has these amazing little fans on there. And then we have the lilac, and we have here, this is gonna be the teal. All gorgeous colors. I will tell you right off the top that even though the green is most limited, blue has been most popular. So if that's the one that you want, you can get it. And remember, you're getting all 5 pieces in that colorway.
Absolutely, and they are all amazing, all with dual access, so you can easily find things. Now, if I had something in this bottom bin, and believe me, I'm gonna show you the kind of things that you can put in this bin, I could simply unzip the front and access it from the bottom. I don't have to go ahead and move all the previous bins, which is what you would have to do with conventional bins. So the organization and ease of use is absolutely second to none with this. You can take them with you, put them in the car, take them with you when you travel. They'll go virtually anywhere in any room of your home, because remember, they work like a bin, but they are so much more, because we give you all the great features. They come to you flat, they pop up with ease, and then it's only up to you what you want to put in them. And believe me, every member of the family has stuff, and these bins can handle it.
100%. Now, when we get them home, Deb, is this what it looks like when we get them home?
Yes, when they come to you, they're all going to be flat, and the whole thing weighs about 8 pounds, so the fact that it's free shipping and handling is amazing. But this is your entire set. It's about 5 inches. This is all 5 pieces collapsed. So what you're going to do is go ahead and easily assemble them. The concept is the same for all of them, but I'm going to make one of the medium ones for you. So you'll see you've got this beautiful clear window. I want you to know we gave you a clear window so that you always were able to see what you have. There's never going to be guesswork of what's in that bin. You're always going to be able to see it. And it's pliable and has give. So that's really key. So we're going to open that way. We're going to remove the front one just to get it out of the way for now. It's going to be the storing roll later. Now, when you look inside your bins, the medium is going to have 2 of these steel rods, the large will have 3, and the extra large has 4 to give you all that stability. So all you're going to do is simply move the bars over into the corner, just like that. Now, the left side is taut. You're going to move the other to this side. Now everything is taut. Your bin is complete. Then you're going to fill it or not, and you simply zip it. You've got dual zippers with extra long pulls, dyed to match. And then you've got the window in the front. Again, the same thing, easy access. And again, you've got all those zippers and dyed to match. Now you've got handles. So you can fill this and take it with you. Put it in the car, put it in the attic, put it in the garage, put it in the storage unit. Doesn't matter. This beautiful fabric is waterproof. You've got a firm bottom. And that is really important because when you stack them, there's not going to be a give from the previous bin on top of the one that you're working on. So you'll always have clear access. I told you about the handles, one on one side, one on the other. And you also get a little spot to put a label in there if you want to say, oh, mom's holiday gifts or baby clothes from 1903, whatever it is. But then on the other side, if you have narrow space and you can't put them lengthwise, you can now, or widthwise, you can now put them lengthwise and see what you've got. But most importantly, the medium is 15 by 13 by 9, holds 20 pounds. The large is 20 by 13 by 12, holds 30 pounds. The extra large is 26 by 20 by 12 and holds 30 pounds. You're getting 130 pounds of storage for whatever you need to get organized. This set can handle it.
That, and you're not using those old school, big old bins where you don't know what's in it, that maybe you've written the label on 5 times and they've rubbed off, right? And exactly, how many of you have this one here at home, right? Or a variation of this? I told a story earlier, so if you're watching, you know, you may have heard me say this, but I almost got hurt trying to climb to figure out what was in the bins because it wasn't labeled properly. The Sharpie had rubbed off. I couldn't see what was inside. So I didn't know if something was heavy, if something was light. Now, and these also didn't protect from the bugs because the top had popped off.
The top pops, and that always happens. If you fill this with bedding or you fill it with pillows, the top can open up and then bugs and moisture can get in there. But I want to show you your alternative because remember, you're getting 5 of these storage bins. They're absolutely amazing. But with this set, for the very first time, we're giving you the big one, the extra large. And you're looking at it and go, wow, that looks pretty impressive because it is.
Right.
I told you about the fact that you've got those heavy-duty plastic windows. You notice that this is puffed up a little bit. If this was in that gray bin, that would have brought the lid up, and that's when the moisture and the bugs and the dust get in there. You notice this is all completely sealed. So I've got clean, fresh bedding in here, and it's going to be clean going in and clean going out. But let's see about capacity, because we talked about the fact that it'll hold 30 pounds. Oh, it's like
Look
a
at
marshmallow.
that.
Whoa.
It just popped right up.
Okay, now this is really important, everybody. This quilt puffed up, which meant that we got it in here and you saw all the seams, all the zippers, everything kept its shape. So you can stuff these to your heart's content and know that everything is going to hold and you are going to be able to take care of your items. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh. We've got a quilt, which puffed up looking like marshmallow.
Okay.
Okay, we've got, let's see, I might need your help because this one's a big one. Okay, this is another giant quilt. Oh, wow.
This is a big one.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. So another quilt. We've got that one there. Then, we've got another one here. Holy moly. These are a lot of quilts.
And it's heavy. Hold on, I got you. Okay.
I'll tell you, well, today it's cold here in Florida. This is going to be great for my nap.
This is...
Look at that.
Oh,
That's
my God.
huge.
Okay. Oh, there's more?
And there's, yes. Oh, wait a minute. There's one more. Okay, and this is one of those big puffy ones.
Oh.
So, look at that. 4 big quilts in your extra large. That's just one of the bins that you're getting today. So imagine all your stuff. We've got you covered with this great, great set from Improvements.
Just look at this pile. If you're looking at your TV right now, this was in here. This whole pile was in here, folded, we zipped it up, and it was protected. So think about that. Think about not just that it's storage, but you want to protect these pieces in your home. You know, I think about my son and his collectibles. We are a Disney family. He has a lot of stuffed animals that are, you know, one of a kind, and they're all over the house, Deb. And I need a place to put them, but I'm scared to put them in the garage, right? Now I can use one of these bins or all of the bins to sort them, to then put them away, and I can be rest assured that they are going to be protected from the humidity, from those silverfish we were talking about, and all of those other, you know, dust and everything else that's going to attack it. Because sometimes I feel like if you have a cardboard box, the bugs are attracted to it, they're gonna eat what's inside.
Well, you're absolutely right. So you want to protect everything that you've got, and it doesn't matter. Maybe, you know, you're just going to be getting this for the kids' stuff, or you're getting this to just redo your closet. One of the things that's really important is we just acquire stuff throughout our lives. We try to get organized, we decide that this is what we're going to do, and then we get tools that don't really work effectively for us. There's a reason why all these beautiful bins have been a customer pick in their previous iterations, because they do what we say. And you're seeing all these beautiful colors, particularly that teal, by the way. That is the hottest color out there in home decor, and we've got it for you. So you can get a set of bins in that beautiful, beautiful color. The printed strong blue is a great, great color. Think about the guys as well, because we've got colors for them, and of course the printed green, which is so pretty. But anything that you want to organize, anything that you want to store, you don't have to get those big bins anymore. You don't have to spend a lot of money for those big bins. You've got everything that you need to get organized with the set of 5 from Improvements.
And I'm so glad you said that again, because we want to reiterate, you are getting all 5 pieces. It's not $49.95 for one, not just for the extra large. It's all 5 pieces. You have 130-pound weight capacity between all of them. You're getting the extra large, the 2 medium, and the 2 large. You can get this home for under $10 on FlexPay, and it is free shipping and handling. Think about your house right now. You know you have that closet. Maybe it's a whole room that you just close the door because you don't want people to look in there. Now you have a solution that also you don't have to hide, Deb, because these are very, very beautiful. When do you ever say my storage is beautiful, right? Never.
That's so funny. But it's important to note, now Ming is standing next to, by the way, this is that beautiful printed blush. It's a gorgeous shade of sort of a soft pink. Now, what's in her, the bin that she's standing next to, that's the large. So that's 20 inches by 13 by 12. You can organize your clothes. Get them organized, fold them up, put them in there, and remember, the large will hold 20 pounds, or 30 pounds, excuse me. Once you have your things in there, she could pull the bottom one right out of the front, that bottom shirt right out of the front, and the entire thing is not going to tip because the structure is built right into these bins. So when you put your items in here neat, they're going to stay that way, as opposed to how we all do it. We've got those shelf racks, we put our sweaters, our t-shirts, our shorts. We get little stacks. We think, okay, I am organized for 2025. And then you grab that one t-shirt on the bottom of that one thing and you go back and everything has toppled over. That's not going to happen because these bins are structured. You've got the steel frames inside. You've got that beautiful waterproof fabric. It keeps everything taut. And when you put your items in there clean, they're going to come out clean because no dust, no bugs, no moisture, and you are going to be good to go. That is your organization nightmare, and that is your organization solution.
Well, and to be able to see things, right? Because Deb, I'll tell you, my clothes, and my husband's always like, you don't need new clothes. I'm like, oh, I do, because I don't have this and I don't have that. Well, then sometimes I clean and I realize, wait a minute, did I buy 2 of something, or do I have another one? Because if you don't see it, you're not going to use it. This is going to ensure that you keep everything visible and accessible to you, but also protected so you can put it away. Maybe it's for yourself, maybe it's for your husband, or both. I like to color code. I'm doing the pink for me. I'm going to do the blue for him, but obviously, if we didn't have any colors, it doesn't matter because you can see through here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that you can do is you can color code these because they're so beautiful. You're going to want to. It's going to be like a high-end boutique. Oh, all my blue shirts and all my pink shirts and whatever makes it very, very chic. But what your husband knows that we don't know is that there is an adage that says that we wear 20% of our clothes 80% of our time. And the reason that we do that is because we can't find things. Things get lost in the back of our closets. We think we've got it. It's in the back of the hamper. You don't know where anything is. This allows you to shop your closet. We're talking about all the other stuff that you can put because we all have stuff. Every member of the family does. But for our clothes in particular, for our accessories to keep them dust-free and organized, there's nothing more difficult than having a place to put your handbags and they don't stand up. In these bags, they will. They're absolutely amazing. Your boots to keep them dust-free on the season that you're not using them. These are amazing. Now, what you're seeing there is there's a shelf on the top there, so she can't access the top, but she can access the bin because of the window in the front. front. So even if you've only got about 12 inches or 9 inches and you can't access the top, the front window is going to be the access to wherever you have to go. So this is a game changer for organization in these great, great fabrics. And I happen to be standing in a mess. It gives me palpitations. So this is like the life of a family of you know, everybody. You've got all this stuff. Maybe it's all in the garage. Maybe it's all somewhere else, and it needs a home. Well, you've got a home if you get this set, because you're going to be getting the extra large bin, and everything will fit in here. So we'll talk, and I'll just load it all up. It's going to be really easy to see how much stuff you can actually get in the extra large.
And that's a lot that you can get in, but think about that, right? Are you running the kids everywhere, and you have bags, and you're like, is the baseball bat in here? Where are the cleats? Where are the shoes? If you keep these in the bins, these will be nice in your car because of that sturdy bottom. You can just place them in there, and then you can organize them. Maybe it's different things for different days, right? You've got baseball in one set, maybe in the medium. Then you've got softball in another one. You have, field hockey, whatever it is. But not just that, but think about too, do you have kids who are going to school? I told you, Deb, that I wish I'd had these for my daughter in college because she came home with trash bags, right? I mean, these are things you're going to use not just for your clothes, but not just for your toys, really anything that you want to get organized. Your towels, think about your all your blankets. Think about right now, are you taking the tree down? Do you have all those decorations and you were trying to figure out what went in which bin last year for this year? Now, hold off on doing that. Now you can get these home and organize yourself and be ready for next holiday season because you'll know where things are.
No question about it. You're absolutely right. Now, I've noticed that I've got everything in there. I have 3-pound weights. So if you've got a gym area and you want to keep everything off the floor, you've got a room that's dedicated to working out, you can go ahead and put everything in here. Absolutely amazing. And I simply close it all up.
Look at that.
And look at that. Everything that was on this table is now neat and organized. It's just a better way to go. They're more attractive. They're easier to use. They have more attributes than the average bin. You can use them so many different ways. You can take them with you in the car and keep everything neat and organized. You could pack your daughter up in all these bins and take it right to the dorm, and she could stack them and use them like a bureau.
And that's
they're
what I
that
think.
Versatile.
When you look at these, right, and how they're stacked, because I just want to show like one on top of the other here, Deb, right? Think about this in the back of your car. Think about when you're putting, or if you're traveling, right, and you're on a road trip, you want to grab these. These are so versatile. You're not just using them for storage and putting away. These are things you're going to use all the time. And if you saw earlier Deb mentioning about those shoes, Deb, I got to tell you, I had a pair of boots. They were expensive. And maybe, ladies, you understand me on this one. They fell apart.
Oh, wow.
Because the moisture got to them. Because the humidity got to them. Because the bugs got to them. If I had this and put my shoes in here, I wouldn't have had to worry about it. So it's, for me, I think about storage, I think about organization, but I think about protection.
Yes. And the most important thing is they're pretty. And that's really important, because when you're going to be putting these in your closet, you don't want to be looking at something that's utilitarian. You want to be something that's enhancing your decor. So we're providing you with something that's going to do a better job of taking care of your items, keep the moisture out, keep the bugs out, keep the dust out. Remember, what you put in here clean comes out clean. Now, I have the set in my guest room. I want to go ahead. So my guests come. I have pillows. I have blankets. I have towels. I have sheets. I have them all organized in there. I put a fabric sheet in there that's got a little fragrance in them.
Ooh.
So when they grab them, it's like, oh, I'm like a high spa. This is so fancy. You can do things like that. You can't do that with a big gray bin. These are going to do all the work for you and make it easy for you to access. You're never going to have a situation like Su Ming did, where she had a bunch of bins almost topple on her, because you always have access of whatever is on the bottom. We give you those clear windows to make it absolutely easy for you to see the contents, absolutely easy to access with the self-preparing dual zippers, and absolutely amazing with these great, great colors. The oatmeal, which is a favorite, and then the new 6 of the new colors in the prints and the solids.
100%. I love what you said, Deb, because people maybe don't understand, right? If you don't, maybe your garage is more organized than mine. Mine is not. And if I just had those those bins stacked up, right? Right now we're seeing our tower. I had to climb to pull that bin out. I want you to visualize that. Have you had to do that? I'm sure you've had, right? Or you're like, get your husband to do it or someone else. All I would have to do now is unzip and then go in and grab what I need and zip it back up. I don't have to worry about what's in here. Is something gonna fall on me? Is this heavier than this one? I mean, it's like a safety measure, I feel like, for myself to know what is where.
Well, it's absolutely true. And you've got a 20-pound capacity in the medium, 20-pound capacity in the medium, 30 in the large, 30 in the large, and 30 in the extra large. 130 pounds of storage that you've got the ability to store in this great big tower and stack them because they've all got firm bottoms. But to Sue Ming's point, if you wanted something out of the bottom, you don't have to have anybody help you. Simply open up that window and grab what you need. It's an absolutely new way to store your items, and we give you beautiful colors and all the great attributes to have them. And remember, if you don't need them, and I can't imagine that you won't, they collapse flat. Easy breezy, tuck them under a bed, bring them out when you need them again. This is just a better way to go.
100%. Remember, this is free shipping and handling today that we don't always do. You're getting all 5 pieces, including the brand new Big Daddy extra large size for under $10 to get home on a FlexPay. I mean, 5 pieces, you're essentially paying less than $10 for each, but these are going to be durable, versatile. You're going to use them every day. It's not just put them in the garage and let them be. You could do that, but these are so beautiful that you can use them in your home to organize even your inside closet. Think about these under the sink with, you know, all of your toiletries, and just keep yourself decluttered and organized. I know so many of us find it hard to do it. Where do I start? This is where you start. 100%.
And it's January of 2025. When you do this and you get this home and you start to do it and you think, oh, you know, I really don't want to do it, it's going to be too hard. It's not hard. It's fun. When you see the capacity, when you see how organized everything is, it becomes a pleasure, not a trial. And then once it's organized, it's going to stay that organized. So enjoy 2025 because you're going to have everything in these great bins that you're going to be able to access with ease.
I look forward to shopping my closet again, Deb, like you said, because now I'll know where everything is. I'll be able to organize them for myself, my kids, my husband. All you have to do is pick your color, grab yours. Remember, under $10 gets this home on a FlexPay, and then you also get free shipping and handling today. All 5 pieces under $10 to get home. Grab yours before they're gone. I don't want you to miss out. Okay, now coming up next, come with me, we have the totes.